During World War II, more than 400,000 Asian workers of many nations were forcibly employed to build 2 railways from Thailand to Burma. As many as half of them were Tamils from Malaya. Many thousands of them died in the jungle along the Thai-Burma railway. Many died in camps near here after those railways were completed. Their suffering lasted long after the war was over. The Japanese F&H hospital, serving the POWs of F Force and H Force, was located where this sports field is now. Just to the east, on the same side of Sang Chuto Road, was the top end of the area that housed the romusha of many nations, who were moved there after the railways were completed. This camp section extended all the way to the aerodrome. The Allied POWs were housed to the west, closer to the bridges. Thousands of romusha died in that camp, or that hospital. They were buried in unmarked graves. Witnesses say that each morning the hospital staff would dig a grave, place bodies in it throughout the day, and that night it would be closed. Most graves contained 3 to 7 bodies. By late 1945, Australian searchers had begun to gather the remains of the Allied POWs who had been buried along the Thai-Burma railway route. No one looked for the romusha graves. By 1947, the Commonwealth War Graves Commission Cemetery was dedicated with over 6,800 graves of Allied POWs. In the late 1940s and early 50s, as Sang Chuto Road was being widened and the surrounding area developed, the romusha graves were uncovered. Since the area where many of them were found used to belong to the nearby temple, the abbot assumed responsibility for them, and eventually as many as 10,000 sets of remains were buried in the temple cemetery. In 1957, an obelisk memorial was erected to mark that burial site. Unfortunately, the Chinese language inscription simply says, "Grave of 10,000 souls." The character used is not a number so much as a statement of too many to count. In late 2021, a group of Tamil descendants of romusha workers obtained permission from the temple's abbot to rededicate that memorial obelisk to identify it as clearly as a romusha burial site.